Hey everyone, it's time for Pumpkin and Spice. I hope you're enjoying the new books. There's just so much fun creative things for us to play with. I can't wait to play with it all. This is a September-October book that is going on right now. I'd be remiss if I didn't show you. This is the core book, and it is good for one whole year. This, 2 months. So you have 2 months. You have September and October to play and create with all the fun paper. We're going to start, this is layouts, and hopefully you can, we're going to do a pumpkin and spice layout. So we're going to play with this paper pack. It also, this is the paper, can't talk today. This is the paper, and this is the sticker sheet. Now you can buy the paper by itself. You can buy it with a sticker sheet. So you have two choices, and it tells you down here. Then we have coordinating cardstock, which has looks like it has 3 new colors in there. So it has shortbread, papaya, and harbor. And then these are the wood stickers, and I'm going to talk more about these when we are creating. This is the digital art collection that gives you card ideas, layout ideas. And what's really cool about going to a digital art, you can use it with any cutting system. So maybe you have a silhouette or a cameo. You can use this digital art collection. And the best thing about it, it's $9.95. You always have it. It's full of these wonderful fall ideas. So, and then we also have the PML cards. And they're fun to play with and create with. Also, you can add them in your layouts. They're not just for cards. And then don't forget these amazing sequins, autumn sequins that we have. They're actually on, they're towards the back. Oh, right there. They're right here on page 50. And I just have them in a craft jar. To me, it's easier to play with them if I have them in a craft jar. So that's what we're going to start. So let's get going. I have done a lot of the prep work for the layouts. And so I just want to give you some measurements so that you can know how you want to cut. Let me grab a ruler. Okay, so this first piece, and you're going to cut 2 of each of these, and then we'll add the extra pieces. So this, and this, you're going to cut 2 of. So this top, middle, and the bottom one. So those 3. So the top one is 4.5 by 12. That one is 1 inch by 12 and 1 3/4 inches by 12. So 4.5, that's what I said, right? 4.5, yep. 4.5 inch, 1.5 inches. No, 1 3/4 inches. Oh, 4.5 inch, 1 3/4 inches. Okay, 2 times. So whichever paper you choose to create with, however you want to make it, that's what your base is. And I have it on the brand new shortbread paper. I like this paper. It is just a nice, rich, buttery cream. Here's the darker side, and I'm using the lighter side. And main reason is for the paper that I chose, I wanted to bring out these softer colors, and I wanted them to pop off the back of that harbor paper, if that makes sense. Okay, so then you have a piece of harbor, and it is 4 by 12. And then, of course, this is a photo placement mat that I made into a banner. And of course, it's going to be 4 1/4 by 8. So 4 1/4 by 8. And that will give you that. Okay? So I wanted to not get, well, yeah, I did want to get overly fall. I wanted to play and do some fun things. So I went ahead and got, whoops, something stuck to my hand. I am using this is the papaya, this is paprika. So I used both because I liked both tones in here. And this is just a photo placement that I'm just using, and you can see it has a little wiggle on it, but that's okay. And as I've stated before, I use repositionable until I put my photos on, and then I swap it out. And I know some people say, well, that's a lot of tape. Really, it's not. It's more for me to be able to anchor items in there. Then I wanted to do a little accent with this photo mount. Wanted to use, bring in some paper that I am using on the second page. And it's this beautiful plaid. It's the back side of that. And so I think I'm just going to lay them here first to see how I like that. Oh, I do like that. Okay, so I have that. Then I took off the sticker sheet. I did this. And I used my, and I've showed you this before, but I'm going to show you again. I used my pillow puff, is what I call it. And I put my sticker on the pillow puff, and then I'm able to add foam tape. So it can go here. And then I used one of the new fall stamp sets. I used this We Love Fall, which is D2054, and I absolutely love all these things. I think they'll work so well throughout the fall season. And so I stamped it on a piece of papaya in papaya ink. Hopefully you can see that. And I am going to do this, and I'm going to do this, maybe that, more than that. And then I am going to use these new wooden stickers. Now, what's really cool about the wooden stickers is they are super, super thin. Let me get them out of here for you. Whew. Stick, 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 stick. Oh, so as you can see, they are just paper thin. I mean, they're very thin. When you get your wooden stickers, when you peel them off, because it is sticky on the back, and you take them out, you want to make sure that you go with the grain. So when you peel that backing off, be sure and go with the grain, okay? So I'm just playing and see where I'm going to put some of these hearts. And the reason why you want to go with the green is because they will tear. You could tear the actual wood. I think that's good for right now. And then I also did some fun fall leaves. And so I think, and I just cut these on the Cricut. These are Cricut cuts. And so I think I kind of want and this is just a preference of taste of how you want your photo to be. And I'm kind of liking that. I left this a little larger because depending on my photo, I have enough room to do a strip or stamp another sentiment off the stamp set. I'm not sure which way I want to go. So let's get these pieces anchored. And I like tucking this in because I think it gives you another dimension. It gives you an edge, adds a little crispness to your layout. And just kind of, this focus and this draws you in, if that makes sense. Let's see. Did I do this? Yes, I did that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and tear the ends just to give it a rustic feel. Yeah, like that. And I'm pretty much kind of keeping it flat. And just doing that at an angle to keep with that angle look going. And just peeling off the heart. Ooh, sticky. Okay. And I am going to lay this down first so that I can add my embellishments when and I just laying a little piece of tape on this. If I get my fingers to work. Holy moly. All right, so just like that, voila. So that gives us, now I can still put something here, not really sure. Again, it'll depend on my pictures. And I think I'm going to make the second page and then we'll come and see if I want to add some bling. I know that's a shock. You'll be surprised. So again, as I told you before, we had these cuts. They were the same as the first one, but now we've added another little piece in here. So let's see what that piece is. That is 1.5 by 10.5. So 1.5 by 10.5 is the little gray that matches the gray on the other. And then this photo mount is 3.5 by 10. So 3.5 by 10. And I actually am going to add another piece of Harbor to keep with that and that works. So I am going to anchor this down. Okay, so just like that. Okay, and then this one, depending on how you want to do it, you can put small photos. So maybe you did a family fall photo shoot. This will work for that. And you have it just like that. Okay, and then I have this Happy Fall Days. Again, it's off the sticker sheet. Did the same thing. Did the puff, put a sticker on it. And I think I'm going to anchor it here. But I want to add some fun. I want to add some wood, more wood elements to it. So, trying to decide. Maybe just working. You just have to be really gentle with these. I mean, they're just, oops, so cool. So let's, I'm gonna go ahead. Well, first I gotta find the grain. Grain is going that way. So grain is going this way. Yep. And like I said, just be kind of careful when you're pulling, because you don't want to rip. It's kind of like working with die cuts. Takes a little bit of time. I'm gonna get something pokey here and peel that back off a little bit better. Now you wouldn't have to peel that. You could easily just add glue dots to it. Shouldn't matter. It's so thin that, you know, your item is going to still be still a lot smaller than some of the items we've had. I just, you know, will tell you it is definitely very, very sticky. So even if you dipped your finger a little bit in the puff, you wouldn't have it stick so bad to your hand. That would be, and there's, so I think I'm going to lay one up here. Let's get the back off this one. And just work this. Oh, they are sticky. Wow. Okay, and then I will put my Happy Fall. let's anchor these down so we have that look really quick. And you get the gist of how it should be. I always start on the two ends and then anchor the one in the middle to make it match. That makes sense. And again, these are just suggestions. Maybe you have a panoramic picture. That would work perfect on here. So let's just do this happy fall. That's really cute. I like that. That's a cool idea. And then maybe you don't have 6 pictures. You can always make them longer. That's not going to matter. And I try my best to line them up to the one that's above it. Won't make you go crazy when you're adding your photos, when you actually add your photos and create with that. So then let's take some more of these die cut. I did some pumpkins from the sticker sheet, and I did a bunch of, like I said, leaves. Not sure how many I'm going to use. I almost think I might want to do this up here. But I thought it'd be fun if they were just sitting on a pile. I'm actually just going to anchor them down so that they're sitting on a pile of leaves, if that makes sense. Just to add some fun texture. And remember, with Close to My Heart, we have different color. We have a dark and a light side. So be sure and change it up and use both sides, especially with something like this. You have plenty of ways to anchor. And then we're gonna just lay our pumpkins in here. Oops, we need a couple more down below. So let's just do this. Gonna lay this one, tuck this one in, just to fill in the bottom. So then that just gives you, let's see, this one I think I want to move out a little bit more. Yep, I like that. So we're going to go ahead and anchor with the pumpkins. And by not having it sticky, you can still stick your photo easily underneath it with no problem. Move this up a little bit. There we go. So voila, there is the second page. And I honestly, I kind of like the little bit more rustic look we have going, that I don't think I'm going to add the autumn sequins yet. Now, I might change my mind, and actually I'm going to change my mind right now, I think. I think I do want to add some of these leaves. They're, they've got that tone of gray that is on the paper, and so I think they will, and it's, one side's kind of a little bit more gold than the other. Kind of cool. And just gonna peel these off and just add them as a subtle accent to my layout. Tucking them in. Remember to hide. It's always fun to hide. Add a little bling here and there. it's mainly just to do the accent and get my fingers to work. Just to tuck it in like that. And then on the first page, I think I'm going to add just a few, just to carry that theme going. And it's always good. I challenge you to, if I don't, remind me. That's one challenge. There's another challenge. To look at the still shots, I try to, if I'm going to add anything, my still shots will be my final ones. So that's the ones you really should be looking for. That's what I'm trying to say. I think only the one down there is all I need right now. I think I'm going to put that back on. All right, ladies, there's the first page. There's the second page. Enjoy. Pumpkin spice. Everything nice. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. Bye.